tonight I am going to paint this. I've had this for a couple of years, and I don't know if it was something that had a lid at one time. I don't even remember where I got it. I probably got it at a garage sale. Comments have been a pain for you too. I don't know. So this is kind of dirty. I didn't even clean it up yet, so I'm going to try to sand it just a little bit. It even has some cobwebs on it. So as you can see, I didn't prep anything. Hey, Christy. I haven't been live for a little while. I haven't even been crafting for a little bit. Hey, Cindy. There's my friend Cindy. This is like, as you can see, it's just a faded orange color. I think it might have, it's even got cobwebs on the inside. I gotta clean it up just a little bit. Of course, you're not gonna be able to see the inside because I thought I'll just make a little floral arrangement out of it tonight. But it's a nice little wood pumpkin, or half of a pumpkin. Hey, Lori, my comments are working now, you guys. Hey, Roxy and Debbie. Hi, Melissa. It's been a while since you've watched. My craft room, I've changed my craft room. I was down in my basement and I'm up in a spare bedroom now. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Dana. Oops, I'm gonna have to, I try to scroll up and then I get lost. Hi, Deb and Ann. Hi, Jane. There's Deborah. Welcome, you guys. Hi, Judy. Hey, Rachel. Well, thank you guys for joining me tonight. Believe me, I'm out of it, guys. I just really, yeah, I'm just out of it. Let me tell you. I'm having a couple of health issues. Let me just say that. And so I just haven't felt like crafting. And I have an upcoming surgery. I'll tell you guys that much. I don't know that I want to talk about it. I'm not ready to talk about it yet, I don't think. But maybe one day I'll talk about it. So anyways, yeah. So just, it's one of those things, just haven't felt like doing much of anything. Thank you, guys. All right, so I'm going to just use this chalk paint. The Waverly Plaster shade is what I'm going to use. When I go on pages, it shows all the videos from current 2 years ago. I click on the name to see the home page. Huh. So we're just going to paint this with this color because I thought it would be cute. I don't know. I can't take the handle off, so I'm going to have to be careful with it. The handle is like riveted on there, and I don't see any way to remove the handle. Otherwise I would before I started painting. But thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the thoughts and prayers. You guys, I'm a believer in good vibes. I am. So I think it's really a good thing to send positive affirmations, positive words. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any of those videos where the people have tested like talking to water. And if you say positive words to the water, it makes like pretty designs. And then if you talk mean to the water, it changes like the way the water is. So I definitely think that there's something about speaking positive words and affirmations. So when people say that, you know, good vibes don't count, good vibes count, trust me. You know, I think everything that we speak out of our mouth, you know, I think we have to try to stay positive. I've had a hard time staying positive, but that's just the way it goes. My mom also has a surgery coming up, and she, I know, is really nervous about it. So I'm going to try to be as supportive as I can to her this coming week. So, hey, Kathy. You guys, if I miss anybody because I get to talking, I'm really sorry. Thanks, guys. Hey, Jan. Welcome. I probably got to get a smaller paintbrush around these leaves and stuff. I'm not going to take the leaves off. It has like these brown leaves, and I thought it would be cool to just leave them. And I got no plan tonight. I really don't. Leah talked me into going live. I wasn't going to. when I tell you I've been kind of down in the dumps, I have. So, I wasn't going to come on. I wasn't. So I'm glad to see that you guys are all here with me this evening. So sweet of you. I'll just have to touch that part up in a few. I'm surprised that my internet's working, honestly. Hey, Kim. It's a little bit stormy here, and I know that our Wi-Fi was kind of flickering a little bit ago. So we'll just see. Thank you, guys. Thanks for talking me into it, Leah. I know it would probably take my mind off of it to craft, unless I'm sitting here talking about it, right? So thank you for the prayers for my mom. I know she's nervous. Her surgery is on the 20th, so it's coming up in just a few days. And I'm not doing custom orders right now. I am open. I am cutting orders, but I'm just trying to not overload myself with anything right now. So I decided to back off the custom orders because that takes me the longest. And but I am taking the regular website orders as of right now. But in September, I probably have to take a couple weeks off in September. My surgery is not until September 9th, but I mean, I wish that I could just get it over with tomorrow because then I wouldn't have to think about it anymore. But unfortunately, I have to wait. And so with the waiting comes all the thinking. Thank you, guys. You love the bucket. It is cute, isn't it? You just had surgery and all you can do is craft now? Well, that sounds like a good deal. Until your legs get stronger. Well, you'll get there. You'll get there. I'm gonna have to get a smaller brush here in a second. I know that you guys don't like to watch somebody paint unless you're one of those people that likes to see the whole process, you know. It's actually not very easy to paint around all this stuff. Hi, Pat. Keith is learning to stencil. That's awesome. Thank you, Deborah, watching from Connecticut. I have to scroll up just a little bit. It is. It's a pumpkin bucket, I guess. We're going to put some florals in it. It's the only thing I could think to do this evening because I have so many crafts and stuff, but you know, I have so many craft supplies and then I'm like, what am I going to do? Because you have to plan stuff out. And when you're not crafting very much, you just grab something and you're like, I'm going with this because I've had it for a while. And have you guys seen these wooden buckets? I don't know where it came from. Maybe it was a planter or something. All right. Let me get a smaller brush here. I can find the right one. Crafting's a stress relief. I agree with that. It is. So we have my husband's brother is here visiting. But they are being very gracious and keeping the TV down low. So that's nice. Hey, Sandy. Thanks for being here. Hi, Crystal. New follower from Florida. Hello, Daylene. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. I haven't been crafting much lately, but I know I'll get back to crafting one day soon. But if you guys, you know, if I'm kind of MIA, that's what I'm doing. I'm just not feeling it. So I just ask that you guys just be patient with me because sometimes I'm just not feeling it right now. I think this is going to be cute once I'm done with it, I hope. It's been sitting in my basement. You need one of these buckets? I couldn't even tell you where to find one. It might have been like something from a florist or something at one point. Oh, let me show you guys something. A few weeks ago, I was out yard sailing. And I went to a yard sale and I recognized a sign. And I thought, oh my gosh, that is one of the first signs that I had ever painted. It was like, well, not one of the, well, we'll say, I don't know when I painted it actually, probably in like 2000 and I don't know, it had to have been when we moved back here, so it had to have been 2012, but it was from the old school days. And I bought it. I bought it. I bought my own sign. It says, I'm an army wife. I can do anything. And it even has like my old business name. Years ago, I was Plank Road Primitives when I started my business in North Carolina, and I used to only make signs and sell signs and stuff. So I thought that that was really cool, and I paid somebody $3 for my sign. I thought that was great. So I thought I would share that with you. That was an original. Let's see, I gotta catch up. Thanks, Crystal. Oh, Lori, I lost my dad August 8th. Going back to work tomorrow. Not looking forward to going back to work. I hear you. I understand exactly what you are going through. I do. I lost my dad in 2016, and I didn't work for like a month straight. I laid on the couch and I literally cried daily. It was really hard. So I understand. I really understand. I'm so sorry you're going through that, my friend. Thank you, Deb. Dot is watching from Massachusetts. I'm glad you're here with me. Okay, I gotta try to get caught up here. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, there's two Jennifers there. Okay, let me dry it a little bit, and then I gotta paint a little bit more on it. I need to paint the bottom of it, but I'm not gonna worry about the bottom right now. Or maybe I should. I don't know. I feel like then it could rub off on a table or something. I think I'll leave it and just sand it so it's cleaned up. Try to get around these leaves better. And I think I'm gonna have to get an even smaller paintbrush. You guys, I'm not even stenciling tonight. I was going to do like a little fall sign to go in this, and I can't find my little stencils right now. I have a whole set of little fall words, and they're in a box somewhere in here. I'm not sure where they're at. All right. It's not the best paint job, but I'm going to sand it a little bit anyway, so we're not going to try to go for perfect. See, it makes those little brown leaves pop though, don't it? Hi, Mary Ann. Oops. Why is there, okay, something's up with my comments again. I can barely see that one. I'm trying to read your comment, Deb. My dad passed in November. Today is his birthday. I had to make myself get back to normal. Aw. It's hard to lose your dad. I'm so sorry, my friend. So yesterday, my daughter had a yard sale at her house. And I went and sat with her and took some stuff down to her house. And it was so hot. It was like the worst. She has a really nice shaded yard, which was good. But by the time I got home, I was so tired. It was all I could do to make myself something to eat. And then I just wanted to go to bed. I was in bed by like 8:30. Yard sales, I love to go to yard sales. I don't like to have yard sales because that just kicks my butt. You know what I mean? It's just too much. Just too much. If I save this video, I'm gonna have to really speed up this part, this painting part. I guess I'm just kind of talking to you guys too, so. Oh, I don't know. And my comments definitely stopped, I think, unless you guys are not saying anything. And I missed a spot. Of course I did. I know I'm not doing anything too exciting tonight. I haven't even been making short videos or anything. I just haven't been doing anything. I really have not felt like it. It's very rough to lose your dad. I lost mine last August. It has been 1 year, but feels like it was yesterday. I'm sorry, Tracy. It is really hard. I've been avoiding having a yard sale. It's way too much work. And I took a lot of stuff down to her house, and I ended up donating a whole truckload of stuff to their local thrift store. So it felt good to get some stuff out. Not my crafts, not crafts, just regular yard sale house stuff, you know. Hilltop Creations, hi, welcome in. All right, let's sand a little bit. Hey, Tina. Doodle Denise Designs, welcome. Who makes that really white color? What do you mean? This? Are you talking about what color I'm using? I'm using Waverly Plaster, Waverly Chalk Paint in the Plaster shade, if that's what you're asking. Is that what you mean? My friend had a yard sale yesterday. I got an old sewing drawer for $2 and some other goodies. Ooh, the old sewing drawer sounds really nice. Just kind of going sideways on it too. Just sand some of that back off because we don't want it to look all perfect or anything. It's even okay that a little of the orange is coming back through. I might even put a little bit of wax on it. I don't know, I might not. I kind of like it like this. I don't even think it needs any wax. This dusts off like chalk. See how that's looking? Gotta really kind of sand it hard to pull a little bit of that orange back through. Thank you, Pat. It's Renee from Hilltop. Okay. Hey, Renee. Hi, Gail. Hi, Donna. Thank you for sprinkling, my friend. I have to get caught up there. Okay, good. That's what you were wondering about, the color. Yes. It's just Waverly. I use Waverly a lot. I am going to clean up the bottom here. I did get some paint on the bottom where I didn't need it. I think that's cute. I didn't take a before picture of this bucket, but what do you guys think? I might actually put some wax on it though. That was just the Waverly plaster. So let's put some flowers in it. Now that I've been talking for a long time and painting, talking and painting. All right, let me get a drink. Isn't it cute, Denise? I like it. Hopefully I got it covered good. All right, I have this that I'm gonna stick in there. Let's open it. I think it'll fit pretty good. I'll make it fit. I'll just push it in there and make it fit. It's almost perfect. But I have to decide. I think it's almost perfect. I have to decide if I want. Nope, it's breaking my bucket. I gotta get it back out. It's not. It's breaking my bucket. Okay, we have to cut it down. All right, 1 second. I gotta find something to cut this with. I had one of the pole noodle knives, but I don't know what I did with it, so I'm just gonna have to use these scissors. And of course, I took the plastic off, and it's neater if you don't have the plastic, or if you have the plastic on it still. But that's okay. Don't you guys just love this floral foam? But I like this kind better than the stuff that is meant to get wet. I can't stand that light green stuff. You know what I'm talking about? I avoid buying that stuff if I can. It's still a little too big. I thought I could make it work, but I can't. You love the neutral look? I'm wondering what kind of flowers I'm going to put in it, because I got all kinds over here. I just grabbed anything that looked fall. Ah, much better. I'll save all these little pieces. I hope it'll stay in there. I didn't want it to split my bucket. See how it started right there because I was pushing. I think it'll be all right though. I see a spot I need to touch up with the paint too, of course. So what'd you all have for dinner tonight? I made lasagna. And I took some to my grandpa. And it stopped storming here. We had like a little bit come through, and that was like it. All right, let me glue, put a little bit of glue. I'll stick it in here. Okay, so I have all of this. So I figure I can find something in all of this to make this look cute. That's what I'm going to work at. Let's see what we can do here. I like this blue. We'll use some of that. I have a bunch of paintbrushes over here in my way. But not a lot of that. I like this grassy stuff here. Let's just take some off and just see what we can do with it. I don't know where this floral came from. I might have actually got this at a yard sale. I'm not sure that I'll even use the grassy stuff. I might take the grass off of it. And I might not. I don't know. We'll see. You love them all, Gail? I love florals, let me tell you. I do. But I like to take and mix them up and stuff. You guys like with the grass on it? Maybe it won't be too bad to use a little bit of the grassy stuff. I don't know if I want a lot though. All right, I have my little Surebonder, my little pot thing. I'm gonna use that. I got it going over here. I can reach it. That little thing gets so hot. Hey Marie, welcome. My husband made us chicken fettuccine alfredo with broccoli. That sounds delicious. He loves to cook. The only thing that my husband really, well, he cooks breakfast in the morning, but he makes really good potato salad. Got one little flower in there. You like the grass, Jan? You love doing floral arrangements, Sharon. I do too. I like to play with them. I thought I cut off one other piece of that. Oh, there it is. Oh, that one doesn't match though. I have to admit though, I'm not like the biggest fan of fall colors. You know what I'm saying? I like the pretty spring colors. That's my thing. Fall colors, I'm not the biggest fan. Hi, Crafting with Shelly. Sorry, hang on. Crafting with Shelly Designs. Welcome. I can't pull it into the view, but it's the little Surebonder, the green pot. That's what I'm using. Just dipping the ends. I don't know. We'll just add a whole bunch of stuff and see what it looks like in the end. Just gotta fill it up with something here. Ow, just burnt myself. Deb likes the grass. We'll add some more because I don't know. I just don't know yet. But I think if I add a little bit, I need to add a little bit more. I don't know, you guys. I'm not the best at this. I just kind of picked all these and I was like, I'm just going to throw them together and just see what it looks like. It might look terrible in the end. I feel like I need to cut this in a couple of pieces because it's pretty big. Give me your ideas if you think it doesn't need something or needs something. I also have little sunflowers that are not overpowering. They're pretty light colored. I haven't used too many sunflowers and things, but a couple might look cute. Believe me, by the time it's done, it will look nice and full. I'm just going to keep adding to it. I also have this big bush from Walmart. Can probably add a couple of those in there. You have to check these bushes because some of them will be missing a lot of pieces. So I always try to check and make sure that they're not missing a bunch of pieces. You know what I mean? There's nothing like buying florals and then seeing that you're missing a bunch of them. It's very skimpy. You love the colors together? See, this has so many missing, but I think I'm just gonna snip those off. I don't really even know if they're technically, I don't know what's going on with those. I'm gonna get them off there and so weird. I think I might cut it like right in here. And then just add a couple of these in here. Someplace. got plenty more of this grassy stuff too. Let's see. So we went to the 127 sale, and I didn't even buy that. My plan was to do like a live and share with you guys everything that I got, because I love doing that. But I had other things on my mind, and I really didn't buy that much. I had fun looking, but I ended up really looking a lot of clothes and stuff, which is not me. So I really didn't get a whole lot of crafty things. I didn't. I got a few things, and it was fun to try to, you know, get things off my mind. But I'm still adding. What do you guys think so far? It's kind of cute. It's going to be really full by the time I'm done. This has got like some little fuzzy things on it. So that's cute. I'm going to stick those in there. I'm going to stick it back here. You love the florals and the grasses? I don't know where these come from. I feel like that I did get them at a yard sale or something, and I wish I could say where I got them from, but I don't know for sure. I'm feeling like that I did. Because sometimes I'll just buy people's stuff at yard sales if it's like, if I want to take their florals apart and stuff. If I see something I want. Let's see. You know what? I should have moved that red to the front. There's a little bit of red that's really pretty, and I have it in the back. You're loving this? I hope so. It's gonna look really cute once I'm done. I'm just gonna keep adding to it. Hopefully it'll be one of those things that you could like use from both sides, like maybe put it in the center of a table or something. So I'm gonna try to make this side look just as pretty as this side. I think this blue came from Michael's, and I never shop at Michael's because I don't have one close by, but I am almost positive that that's where it came from. What's it look like, guys, so far? Just throwing stuff together. Do you think I should put a couple little sunflowers in there? I'm not done. I know it's skimpy down here. It won't be, though. I wonder if I just try it and see what it looks like with a couple of sunflowers. These ones are just from Dollar Tree, and I probably got them, I don't even know when. I know I didn't buy them recently. Let me see what it would look like before gluing it in. Actually, I don't think it looks too bad, but I need it to be taller than that. To be really long. What do you guys think if I put the sunflower, a few, just like a couple, a few, stick them in there, and then I think they would be cute. I think they will. Just trust the process, right? Let's add some more grassy stuff. I'm going to go ahead and glue it down because I like it. I like it. All right. Like it with a couple sunflowers. I think it's coming together okay. I'm just not the greatest at arranging flowers, so let's see. I might as well use them. There wasn't too many in that bunch. It's kind of like, looks like wildflowers kind of all mixed together. Let's see what else I got here. The sunflowers give it a nice pop. I think so, because these are like light yellow. They're not even that dark. They're kind of like a neutral sunflower. And that's probably why I bought them, because I'm pretty picky about the Dollar Tree flowers. And, you know, sometimes they don't have really good ones. But if I see something that's different, then I'm drawn to it. You know what I mean? Let's put one right here. And then I'm going to put this last one over on this side over here. The grass is kind of going every which way. Let's see. Oops. Thanks, Leah. You guys, I get like engrossed and I forget to look up at comments. So I wasn't even paying attention. And then I have these. Maybe I could put a couple of those. Let's just try it first and see what it looks like. Why not? Why not? It's already a big conglomeration of flowers. So why don't we just add some more? This one was missing one there. Unless I used it on something. I might have, because sometimes I just go in my florals and just grab out a little piece. If I'm making like a short video, I probably did that. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Some of these pieces are very unruly, that's for sure. Okay, what does it need though? Like, because I gotta make it. Do I have anything else? I've about used all these florals right here. I guess I'll just put some more of these and maybe some of the other little ones around the bottom. I want the grass to like stay up instead of falling sideways. What's it need, you guys? It's filling up so nicely. Thank you. Oh, I feel like it's missing something. I have these little pumpkins. I don't know if I can maybe stick a pumpkin in there. I'm not done. I'm just thinking. Let's look at these. These are kind of cute. I wonder if a couple little pumpkins. I don't like the green ones as much as the others. It's like a little gourd. Here's a little gourd. I have these little skewers that I can just test it out. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut it down or break it down. It can't be sticking up that far. What do you think if I add a couple little pumpkins in there? Why not, right? I don't know. I think it might be cute. To glue that in there, and I want to hide it where you can't see that stick. Do another one. Just throw them in the middle, like all of them. Just throw them in there. I was trying to not. I didn't want you to be able to see the stick of the pumpkin, but let's see. I think I'll end up probably using all of these pumpkins. That one you can really see. Okay, we're gonna do something about that though. I didn't realize you could see that, but we'll stick some flowers in front of it. When I held it up to the camera, I could see that you could see that stick on that one pretty good. I don't know. I can still see the stick on that one. I'm gonna stick some Spanish moss in the bottom. Let's put another skewer here. Wait a minute, this pumpkin don't even have a top to it. Okay. So that's just an idea. Just stick a skewer right in your pumpkin. How about add a little gourd? Let's add a gourd. Oops. Let me grab some Spanish moss and put some Spanish moss in there. And then if I need to fill in something else, I can. Thank you guys for hanging out with me this evening. You could use the green stems you cut off. What green stems? Help me, help me. What do you guys think? Does it need something else? Someone just suggested, I'm sorry, someone just suggested using the green stems as skewers. Oh, okay, yeah. That would probably have been smart, huh? I get it now. You're right. I didn't, actually, I keep those sometimes, but the ones that I threw away look like this. And then the ones that, I do have a few of these over here with some grass still on them. So I get what you're saying. I just didn't, I have this blue one, and that I don't have any very long green ones, but that would definitely work. I get you, for sure. I'm trying to see, like, does it need something else? Like, do I need to put some more of this boxwood in there? This one must have fell out. I don't know where I had it. I don't know, but like I said, I like the spring flowers more than anything else. The fall colors are not my thing, you guys, so I don't usually do fall colors as much. Do you guys like it with the little pumpkins? I don't know. Does it need anything else, or is it good? Does it look good, or does it still... What do you guys think? Honest opinions, please. You think it's lovely? Thank you. Oh, here's a little bitty one. I might need this tiny one on something else. Because, you know, sometimes you need a tiny pumpkin. And these green ones, I'm not, like, I don't really like them as well. But I could always paint the green ones. So, look how cute the tiny little pumpkin is. I'm going to need those for some craft, I know. Once I get back to crafting. I guess this is taking my mind off some other things this evening. So, it's been fun. Thanks, Leah. Thanks for talking me into going live tonight. I really was thinking about just not going live again. So I'm glad I did, though. Thank you, guys. I hope it looks okay. I feel like that it's not as full around the bottom as I would want it to be, but I guess if I just fluff, just kind of pull them out a little bit. Thank you, Daylene. Oh, that reminds me to give you guys some hearts if it'll pick it up. Will it pick it up? There we go. I just love doing that. I think that's like one of my favorite features about the Facebook Lives. You guys give me hearts, I give you hearts. You know, it's a win-win. All right. I don't know. I think if I keep adding, it might look silly. So, all right. I think it's kind of cute. You guys think it's skimpy anywhere? Try not to do the skimpy florals, you know what I mean? Thank you, Roxy. I am glad I did too. You guys just, you know, when you think about me, just know that I just need all your prayers and your thoughts and your good vibes and your positive words and, you know, pictures of your dogs, whatever. Just anything to cheer me up. I just, yeah. I'll be back to crafting soon. I know I will be. But thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you more than you know. Thanks, Dot. Thanks, Deborah and Sharon. You guys are so sweet. There's nothing like my online friends. Nothing like my sweet online friends. I just love you guys. Thanks so much. Thanks, Kathy. You just got here. Well, I'm glad that you're here. Thanks, Janice and Maureen. Thanks, Deb and Tracy. Thank you so much, Roxy. Okay, you guys, I'm going to get off of here tonight, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening. It's not skimpy. That's good. So I took that ugly orange bucket, and I think it made a cute little pumpkin planter, didn't it? I finally used it. It's been sitting in my basement for probably 2 years, and I finally used it. So I can't wait to go show my husband now. Keep smiling. I'm gonna try my best. It's pretty hard sometimes. Hey, Cindy, thank you. Yep, I'll be back soon, but you know, if I'm, you know, not as active, that's why. I just need a little bit of time and stuff, but I'll be back. All right, guys, I hope that you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Love you guys. Bye-bye.